You have to stop chasing perfection. Perfection will stop you from even starting because you have a fear that if you don't get it right, if you don't get it perfect, you shouldn't do it at all. But if you think about it, like, if you're gonna bake a cake, it doesn't matter if it's not that perfect cake, if it doesn't look nice. You went from zero, not being able to bake anything, to baking a cake. Is it a perfect cake? No. But you still baked a cake. You went from zero to something. You don't have to go from 0 to 100 every single time you do something. You just have to do it. Don't think about doing it well, just do it. Because if you're like, I'm not feeling the best, I'm not feeling the greatest, so I'm not gonna do it. You can't think like that. It's like, if you go to the gym, you still went, even if it wasn't the best workout, even if it wasn't the perfect workout. You still went, and that's all that matters, is that you did it. Because by you doing it, you get better at it. If you can push yourself when you can't, when you aren't motivated, if you can push that last rep when you didn't even want to be at the gym in the first place, when you didn't plan on going, when you wanted to stay home because you didn't think that it was going to be a perfect workout, by you repping out those last reps, you're getting better. But is it perfect? No. Nothing will be perfect. You can't plan the perfect day, the perfect life, because nothing will go to plan. And that's a lot of people's problems. You're trying to control everything. And when something isn't perfect, it'll cause you to have unrealistic expectations from yourself. Because you think, okay, since last time I did this, I got 100. Say you have the math test, yeah. On your last math test, you got 100. So then when you're studying for this next one, you're like, okay, I need to get 100 again. I need to get 100 again. I need to get 100 again. And by you doing that, you're grinding. So you are overstressing yourself, and sometimes you don't even start. You don't even, because you're like, I don't even want to start studying. Because you know how much work it takes to get that 100. But you're not going to get 100 every single time. You just have to start. Perfection will be your destruction. You can't expect for you to be perfect every single time you do something. We need to allow ourselves to make mistakes, because the best way to learn and the best way to reach that perfection is to know what not to do. And you learn what not to do by making mistakes. So by making mistakes, it'll open you up to different opportunities. I've never been one to chase perfection. And I can see how that's a problem. Because sometimes when I do things, I don't try to do it with my all. I don't always put my best foot forward. And I understand that that's a problem. Because I'm not pushing myself. And maybe that's because if I try my best and I don't succeed, I don't get the results that I expected, I lose belief in myself. So I subconsciously hold myself back. And I understand that that's a bad thing. But I need to try my best and understand that sometimes my best isn't enough. And that's okay. Because if I always try my best, this is my cap, right? So if I always try here, if I try up to here, the next time it'll be here. And it'll keep going up and up and up until I reach that certain point. And I'll just keep pushing myself higher and higher. But if I always aim low, then I'm never gonna get better.